Am I the jerk for using a hidden 4K security camera to completely destroy an entitled Karen who tried to sue my small business for $100,000? I own a highly successful, independent boutique coffee shop in a very wealthy suburb. We have a lot of amazing regular customers, but there is one absolute nightmare of a woman named Brenda. Brenda is a classic entitled Karen who drives a leased luxury SUV, treats my teenage baristas like absolute garbage, and constantly demands free drinks because she thinks she is a local influencer. Last month, Brenda walked into my shop during the incredibly busy morning rush. She ordered a massive iced caramel macchiato and walked toward the back hallway to use the restroom. 5 minutes later, I heard an absolutely blood-curdling scream from the back of the store. I completely panicked, dropped what I was doing, and rushed over. I found Brenda lying completely flat on her back on the tile floor, crying hysterically and clutching her neck. She aggressively claimed that one of my stupid employees left a massive puddle of water on the floor, causing her to violently slip and permanently shatter her spine. She demanded I immediately call an ambulance. The paramedics loaded her onto a stretcher while she screamed in fake agony in front of all my horrified customers. Exactly 2 days later, I was served with massive civil lawsuit papers from a notoriously sleazy, scummy billboard injury lawyer. Brenda was officially suing my small business for exactly $100,000 for gross negligence and permanent bodily injury. Her sleazy lawyer called me the next morning and aggressively demanded a quick $50,000 out-of-court cash settlement. He smirked and told me if I didn't pay up immediately, they would completely bankrupt my business in civil court. Brenda actually posted a video on her social media wearing a massive medical neck brace, crying fake tears about how my dangerous coffee shop completely ruined her entire life. She thought I was just a dumb, helpless small business owner who would panic and let my liability insurance pay her massive ransom. But Brenda was an absolute legal idiot who didn't realize I had recently upgraded my entire security system. I had a completely hidden, ultra-high-definition 4K camera pointing directly at the restroom hallway. I didn't yell at her sleazy lawyer, and I definitely didn't pay a single dime. I hired a ruthless corporate defense attorney and forced the lawsuit to go straight to an official legal deposition. During the recorded legal deposition, Brenda swore under strict penalty of perjury that she slipped on a pre-existing puddle of water and couldn't walk. Then, my lawyer pulled out a laptop and played the raw security footage right to her face. The crystal-clear video showed Brenda explicitly looking around to make sure nobody was watching her. Then, she opened her own plastic water bottle, intentionally poured it all over the dry tile floor, and very gently lowered herself onto her back before starting to scream. Brenda's own sleazy lawyer completely lost his mind, immediately dropped her as a client on the exact spot, and literally ran out of the room to avoid being legally disbarred. But I wanted absolute total destruction. I forwarded the raw video directly to the district attorney and the state insurance fraud investigation unit. Brenda was officially arrested in her own home for massive felony insurance fraud, attempted commercial extortion, and felony perjury. She is now facing up to 5 years in state prison, and I successfully countersued her for $50,000 for intentional defamation of my business. Some of her snobby friends called me a petty monster for sending a mother to prison over a fake slip and fall. But let's be completely brutally honest here. If an arrogant Karen tried to extort your small business for $100,000 and faked a spinal injury to ruin you, would you have dropped the felony fraud bomb on her too? Or are you weak enough to just pay the settlement and let a scammer win? Prove me wrong in the comments.